even further beyond!
Yeah, my name is Zakashi, and in this video you click the video so you know what it's going to be about. The video should be titled something like the Super Saiyan tax or something around Bardock. But yeah, honestly, if you guys don't know, Bardock is a character, literally a staple for every Super Saiyan team in the game, and that makes sense. Honestly speaking, that makes sense. But the way it's impacted the characters that we get that are Super Saiyans is quite detrimental, and it could actually affect even more Super Saiyan characters that we get in the future, and that's what this video is going to be discussing. Going to be a discussion type video. It's not something you shouldn't know, but it's something to just bring up the discussion so everybody can get talking about it. But hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. It shouldn't be too long. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button. We're on this grind to 20k at the time of making this video. All my socials on the left of the screen. This is the YouTube channel, but you got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into the Super Saiyan Bardock tax. So if you guys don't know, Super Saiyan Bardock, he's a blue type, and he actually has a Zenkai at this point in the game. He didn't always have a Zenkai, of course, but even before having a Zenkai, he was still that staple for a Super Saiyan team. And that's simply because of this unique ability that he has that's called the Golden Saiyan. So this is his second unique ability. You don't even need to Zenkai him to get this unique ability, but what it does, it applies the following effects to allied tag Super Saiyan when this character is switched to standby. So he gives out plus 25% to damage inflicted just for switching out, plus 30% to critical rate for 15 time accounts, and plus 70% to critical damage inflicted for 15 time accounts. So if you look at the critical for every single character, the rate that they would get that critical increases by 30%, and they'll do 70% more damage of that. And that's actually real insane to any Super Saiyan that gets switched out from Bardock. So switched in from Bardock rather. So you can imagine, if we look at a lot of OP Super Saiyans in the game, once upon a time the Super Saiyan Goku, the red one, he now also has a Zenkai, was dealing so much damage. And then you can imagine that there's other capabilities, like, just to bring it up, the EX Krillin, if he dies on the battlefield, he actually gives Goku's buffs. Not to mention that we also have other Super Saiyans like the LF Namek Goku, that can just do so much damage now that he also has a Zenkai. Everybody's getting a Zenkai, but any Super Saiyans that you want to pick up, they can actually have so much potential in the game just simply because of Bardock. But what I've found, and what everybody else have realized, if you haven't been living under a rock is that Super Saiyans on their own, their potential is always shun dim, minus the Zenkais, simply because Bardock exists. And that mix of a capability, if they was to make a Super Saiyan character just wildly good on their own, you could just mix them with Bardock, and then the potential of that character there could literally just go from being S tier character, A tier character, to literally the best in the game, just because of that mix with Bardock has actually been implemented in the game. And it's not something they can take out of the game, because he's been in the game for a long time. They possibly didn't intend to for it to actually be this way, but once it's been implemented and it's been in the game for such a long time, honestly, it's like there's no going back now. So every time we see a Super Saiyan release in the game, everybody's go-to is just like, Bardock would suit nice with this person. Like, honestly, that's literally just what it is. So the devs, I feel like they have to be very careful when releasing Super Saiyans. Like, even Super Saiyans that have nothing to do with Bardock. If we look at Gogeta, the Dragon Ball Super transforming one, he's clearly a strictly fusion character, but people would still run in with Bardock even though they don't buff each other or anything like that. He does get the Super Saiyan buff from the Z ability when he's transformed, but prior to that he doesn't. So the Z ability, it's not the best, but it can work. But if we look at the other way, Gogeta is not buffing Bardock in any way. So even though there's no benefit for that Z ability, people would still go ahead and make sure that Bardock is helping the Super Saiyan that you're using on the other end. In this case, I was giving the example of Dragon Ball Super Gogeta, and that is wild to me. So you can just see in other cases, like at the time making this video, it's the 3rd anniversary, but the one I want to bring up is the Super Saiyan Goku that they released from the free-to-play packages of Goku. So they released 6 Gokus, right? And we got a yellow Super Saiyan Goku. Saiyans actually need a very good offensive yellow. The Angel Vegeta is the last Saiyan that they actually got, besides from the 2 yellow Gokus that we got in the package of the 6 in this 3rd anniversary. We got Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 3 1. But if we look at the Super Saiyan 1, he doesn't actually do a lot on his own, and that's the issue, on top of the fact that his Z ability doesn't actually help out Saiyans. So I feel like the Saiyan capability in the future, if it's not a Zenkai, the potential of them is just going to be very low. The chance of you actually summoning for them, unless they got an insane unique ability to actually make them that much better, is actually really low as well. So, and that's just as a result of Bardock existing. But let me know what you guys think about this. I feel like Bardock has actually capped the Saiyan capability, Super Saiyan capability. The team, it can go far and it can be very, very OP, especially because of how Zenkais exist now. But the devs have to be very careful when it comes to Zenkai and Super Saiyans, releasing Super Saiyans, because they can literally break the game with one small tweak. And then in addition to that, just adding Bardock on top, nice little sprinkle. But press that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're on this grind to 20k, yes sir. All my socials on the left is the YouTube channel, but we got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But I'm gonna leave it like that, man. Just starting up the discussion. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Lend me your energy!